is, as you can see right there, the sensor, that is the crankshaft position sensor, is broken off inside the block. It is broken off beyond flush with the block. So what I'm going to do is use a slide hammer to try to retrieve that. Now, I have been soaking it in PB Blaster for the past couple days, and it's obviously got a nice ring of rust built up around it. So what I've got, and I didn't have time to wait on a legit good slide hammer, so I went to O'Reilly's. This is an automotive dent puller slide hammer. And so basically on the slide hammer, you want one that has this removable piece right here, because this screw right here goes in there, that slides over, boom, right? So you want to go ahead and make sure you have the right size drill bit, and I tested it out in metal. So I found the right size drill bit and I screwed that in. It's extremely tight, so that's how I know I've got the right size. It's this one here. I'm going to drill a hole in it, and then I'm going to try to slide hammer it out. So I will update you guys as soon as I get this drilled in there and we get it going. So I actually cut this opening, drilled a hole in the flap, stuck a piece of wire through it, and pulled it up and out of my way. As you can see, it's right there, just to get it out of my way. But I will update you guys here in just a few minutes. Alright, so an update here. I got the hole drilled, and I was able to get the screw in the hole that I drilled. See if I can get that to kind of, there we go. Anyway, so I couldn't get my regular drill in there at all, so I've got this bit extension here. It's a 12-inch extension, and I've got these Milwaukee drill bits, which are great because they're impact ready, which means they've got the 1/4-inch hex. And so I put the 1/4-inch hex bit into my impact, and I was able to get this down in there fairly easily. And then, if you can't hold the screw, let me show you a little trick I learned. Let me grab a piece of tape. 1 second. Alright, so update. I was able to get the hole drilled, and I was able to get a screw in the hole as well. See? But my drill was too large to get back inside there, so I had this 12-inch bit extension here, and these impact ready Milwaukee drill bits. This has got set screws. Hold your bit. I was able to get this down inside there and drill my hole. That was easy. Now getting the screw down inside there, trying to hold it with one hand and get it started with the other hand, the screwdriver, was a little bit difficult. So let me show you a little trick that I was taught. You just take a piece of tape, wrap it around the bit and the head of the screw. You just need one wrap to go around it, enough to hold it there, and then that gets it in there to where you can hold it. So now I'm going to try to slide hammer this out. I will update you guys in here in just a minute. There's really no way for me to video this, so I'll just update with what happens and what I do. All right. Okay, so update again. I'm retarded, but I'm not going to edit that out. So, the screw, this cup has to be slid over the screw and then threaded onto this. Yeah, so it's been probably 20 years since I've used a slide hammer. So I'm just going to leave that in there, but now I got that fastened down tight. I'm going to screw that into that. Now that I'm done being retarded, I'm going to give it a shot, and I'll update you guys here in a few. Well guys, as you can see, it worked. O'Reilly slide hammer. So make sure you may, like I said, you may have to use a extended bit to get a small drill down in there. And then you crank this thing down real tight and then thread it in. And then just go to town on it. Super glad I got that out. Oh yeah. Well, anyway, there you go guys. Have fun. And remember, don't buy General Motors vehicles. Subscribe if you want. If not, I don't care. Thanks. So it really did not want to go in there, the new part. It felt really like way too tight for me, so I really had to go to town with it with the sander I made. And like I said, that's just sandpaper wrapped around that extension bit. And I stuck that in there and sanded it, sprayed it out, and then I got it in there, and it just lacked just a little bit from going in. So I got a socket that's just a little bit larger than that connector right there, and I put 2 extensions on the end of that, on the end of the socket, and I put the socket over that connector, and I tapped on it slightly with a dead blow hammer until it seated, and then I got my bolt in, and we are all good to go. So I just want to let you guys know that last little bit definitely felt super tight, but I was able to gently tap it into place. All right, so good luck with yours, and feel free to message me if you get hung up or want any advice. You can look me up on Facebook. It's Ike Costner, I-K-E, and then Costner, C-O-S-T-N-E-R. My Facebook profile says that I live in Somalia, which is obviously a joke, but that's how you'll know it's me. So anyway, subscribe if you want, and there you go. Good luck with your project.